Hello my friends, welcome on my channel, and today I want to talk about the possible Russian hacker attack on US, Russian cyber attack on US. So President Joe Biden said on Monday that intelligence indicated a growing Russian cyber threat to the US. He said Russia was exploring cyber attack, but the US would use every tool to prevent and respond to such a move. Mr. Biden suggested Moscow could act in retaliation for sanctions imposed on it after Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Russia's foreign ministry has said bilateral ties between Moscow and the US were on the verge of rupture. Mr. Biden has previously warned of a possible cyber attack from Russia, saying on 24th of February the US was prepared to respond. In Monday's statement, Mr. Biden said that intelligence had been evolving and that the US believes the Russian government is exploring options. Mr. Biden also called for US companies to accelerate efforts to lock their digital doors. You have the power, the capacity, and the responsibility to strengthen the cybersecurity and resilience of the critical services and technologies on which Americans rely. We need everyone to do their part, he said. Mr. Biden said the potential malicious cyber activity could be prompted by the unprecedented economic costs caused by economic sanctions imposed by the West. The cybersecurity world has been braced for some sort of large-scale cyber attack from Russia since tensions began building between Russia and Ukraine. Cyber authorities in the US, UK and elsewhere have been warning not just about attacks on Ukraine but on so-called spillover, where other countries are targeted or where a hack accidentally spreads outside of the theater of conflict. The example authorities keep giving is the NotPetya attack, which the US and the EU have publicly blamed on Russian military hackers. That malicious software spread uncontrollably in 2017, taking out thousands of businesses around the world and causing an estimated $10 billion of damage. Although President Biden doesn't explicitly say it, the concern seems to be about some sort of attack that could affect a critical part of US infrastructure. We saw the disruption and distress caused last year on the East Coast when criminal hackers caused an oil pipeline to switch off supplies. In the worst-case scenario, a major cyber attack on the US or another NATO member could trigger Article 5, its collective defense clause. On one hand, President Biden's warning is unsurprising and simply a repetition of the Shields Up initiative started by his government months ago. On the other, Western intelligence has been extremely effective at guessing the next move of the Kremlin, so his words will potentially carry extra weight in the context of the escalating conflict. So, that is the news appeared in my mind, and I have found a little article and I read it to you. And now I want to share my own mind about all this. Everything is possible, and to my mind it is something like to carry a political points for Mr. Biden, because the cyber attacks from the both sides appear every day. It is to my mind. Somebody, maybe the group of Anonymous is a group of American pro-government hackers who are trying to destroy the Russian main sites, to find their own data, and to let this data somewhere in the black markets or something like this, just to sell it, to give it away, and so on. And this news seems to me not to be a very, how to say that, a very, very, very breaking news, because many attacks happen every day. That is to my mind. So, and what do you think? It is just interesting for me. Maybe you have some thoughts, some ideas on this issue. Share it, please, in comments. And if you like some kind of this content, please let me know by leaving likes. I would be very thankful for you. That means that I'm doing something useful for you, my American, Canadian, and other English-speaking countries, and of course Western Europe. Because here from Russia in Moscow, I'm trying to find you some information and Russian point of view, and just a simple Russian guy's point of view who studied English for quite a long time for this, and also studied politology for this. Okay, thank you for watching and have a good day.